I recently read about the greatest crime committed in all of human history. The man who did this deserves to be locked up in Arkham Asylum with the Joker and all of Batman's rogues because what he did was horrendous. He attacked a Subway employee with a sandwich. And it wasn't just any normal food fight where you both giggle and then you chuck things at each other and have a good time, then go home and clean yourselves up. No, this one got the police involved, and this one actually led to an arrest against the man who did it. But how did this happen? How do normal good human beings suddenly turn into maniacal Mayo mercenaries at the tip of a hat? Well, he was in line waiting for his Subway. Obviously, a very hungry man that day. He gets his Subway made, but like L from Death Note, finding a little subtle clue about Kira, he notices something's wrong with his footlong. It's not cut in half. He decided to call the manager. But something happened while he was calling the manager. The demon that he'd been holding back for years suddenly raged and broke free, taking over his arm and slinging that sandwich straight at the employee, hitting them directly in the torso. Now, if you read the sheriff's report, they describe it like it's a freaking murder scene. It says after a brief verbal exchange, the employee informed the guy that she would no longer be serving him, which prompted the dude to make a phone call. And in the midst of the phone call, the sandwich was thrown at the Subway employee. The Subway employee described being hit in her mid to lower body section by the sandwich. Fellow store associate witnessed the ordeal. It's like something traumatizing. Like that man, he's never going to be able to speak about it again. Like, I was there. I saw as that sandwich smashed her in the torso and she went flying back through 5 walls in that mall and ended up in the Kmart section. Like, I did not want to mess with that man. Like, the way it describes hitting her, it's so goofy. I imagine the sandwich hitting her is like when you're on 999% in Super Smash Brothers and you get hit by a freaking banana and then you go flying off the stage. That's what it probably felt like to her. And they also note that during the encounter, the Subway employee never did actually grant the guy permission to touch or strike her with a Subway sandwich. I can't imagine that exactly happening. I don't exactly think they went and shook hands and then were like, oh yes, let us begin this wonderful Subway joust. Hiya! But the employee is looking to seek criminal charges against this man, so this man's gonna be locked up for a while. And they actually gave him a bail. He had a $1,000 bail that he had to pay to get out of prison until the court date. And you know what? I think that's too low. For a man that would throw a sandwich at someone, what's to stop him from the next day throwing a slice of pizza at someone? Think about that. I think the bail should be hundreds of thousands. You know what? No bail. No bail. That man could throw anything. But for real though, the whole situation is ridiculous. And I hate people that take out their anger on employees of any corporation, especially physically. Verbally is bad enough, but when you actually throw things on people, that is ridiculous. And I guarantee you, she probably didn't even do anything wrong to him. The guy was probably already angry about something. He was probably angry that he got a pickle on it, or he got some dirt on his shoes that day. He was probably angry for no reason. And then he just started yelling at her, which is probably why she refused to cut the footlong. And then the guy just starts, okay, you don't want to cut it? I'll make sure you have to wash yourself later. Haha, fair equivalence. And starts throwing stuff at him. And I can speak from experience as someone who is constantly getting bird feces all over my shirts and hats and everything. It is not fun having to change and still being able to smell the thing you got covered in. It's not good. I feel for this worker. I really do. And that's why I've got a proposition for all these corporations across the globe. McDonald's, Krispy Kreme. I was about to say Subway Surfers. What is wrong with me? Subway. Their employees should legally be allowed, if that happens, to jump over the counter and start beating the ever-loving love out of whoever did that. And, you know, whoever wins gets a free Subway sandwich or something. It could be the Subway law. I think that's a win-win. The person gets to, you know, initiate, and then the other person gets to fight back. And may the best man win. But I do think that the employees should all be allowed to gang up on the one guy because it's only fair. The guy is the one picking the fight. You should be able to bring backup. But it's just a proposition. No need to thank me. Anyway, next time you feel like slinging salami at someone, just don't do it, man. It's not right. And with those kind words of wisdom, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Bye.